Stop right there, don't scroll. This is Brad at Rocket Auto, and you're gonna wanna see why this Duramax owner got so lucky in his repair. So while this customer was here for a rear axle leak, the seal went bad, he said, why don't you take a look at one of my glow plugs? I tried to change it out and it got stuck. See if you can take a look for me. So here's where we're at. Luckily, it was the very front passenger side glow plug, and you can see it right there. We've already done this repair, but now I'm going to show you what it takes to do a broken off glow plug in a 2017 and up L5P Duramax. So I'm about to show you the process and tools we used to extract this glow plug and replace it with a brand new one. So the first issue we're trying to overcome is how to get this broken off glow plug out of the cylinder when we don't have a nut on the end of it to actually put an impact driver or a wrench on. The key to getting all this done successfully is to start off with your hot rod, and it runs an electrical current through there that will turn bright red on the end of this glow plug and expand and contract the metal so that it'll get enough room to kind of clear the soot and the threads and be able to work itself out. What we use is called an extractor set, and it is grooved to grip onto something and be able to twist it. So now you have something to actually connect to it that'll actually twist the bolt. And since it's so stuck, we have to use what's called an impact driver, which is a lot like the Impact Milwaukee that you find at Home Depot. But this one you can hit with a hammer and create a lot more force and torque every time you hit it to that plug, and it'll eventually get it all worked loose. And we were able to screw this out of the plug, of the cylinder. Now you see all the soot and build up and damage we had to do. But all the soot was built up in here also. So once the threads fell out, the glow plug was actually still stuck in the cylinder. So we had to grip it with pliers and then use a pry bar to pry the pliers to create additional force to finish getting it out of that hole. Well, that's where this repair gets interesting. The next thing you have to do is get rid of all that soot so this doesn't happen again, or you don't break the new tip of your glow plug when trying to insert that back in. And the Duramax store sells this awesome reamer tool. It's bladed on the end, and you put a little bit of grease in and you just hand go in, hand twist, work it around and pull it out, and it's going to have all that soot built up and caught on that grease. You clean it, you do it again. It took us about 20 to 25 times before this was coming out clean. Now, again, that's the easy part. The next hard part is all those threads in the cylinder are stripped out. You can't screw your new glow plug back into that cylinder like that. So you have to apply some grease, and you have a tap here, and you're making new threads in the cylinder also while reversing it out and cleaning off all the metal shavings that you're putting in there, because if that gets into the piston, that piston's done. You got to pull the cab, pull the head, and get a new piston. A lot of work. Now, once you've done that and you clean all the grease that's in there out, because if you don't, when you do go to tighten and install your new glow plug, you can over torque it with that grease and just break this off again, and you're back to square one. So all that has been done. We've installed the new glow plug, and thank the Lord, because if it's broken off in there and you can't get it out, cab comes off, head comes out, it's got to go to the head shop. That's very expensive, very time consuming. So the customer's very happy we got this done and was able to do it without having to remove the cab, remove anything heavy duty, and on a good budget. So that's what we worked with here today. Thanks for watching this through. I hope it was informative. If you have any diesel repairs needing done, from broken off glow plugs or just replacing your glow plugs, injectors, any maintenance service. We do all that here. Come see us at 12525 Jefferson Highway, right down the street from Parkview Baptist. Give us a call at 225-751-4432. Thanks for watching.